Great day, great day, great day, beautiful people. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you're drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. So I got our affirmation for today. It's Wednesday. So I got us a wild offering card as well as I'm going to get us a card from the Psychic Tear. So I hope everybody's week has been going great. Two of the babies went and spent the night with their daddy last night. So I got a little bit of break, a little bit. So I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic about that. But they'll be back today. They'll be back today. All is well anyways. So I hope you started your morning off with a nice little meditation or some breath or some, just take you in the ambiance this morning because I feel absolutely amazing. Thank you. And I didn't even plan this like this. Like I really literally just went and ran in the room and grabbed the robe. I did not plan this like this. Yesterday, I was able to stop at the herb store, guys. So I had got an herb store up the street from my house. And I stopped in the herb store, you guys, and I ended up being in the herb store for an hour. Okay. Because she sell more than just herbs in there. But when she heard me talking, she was like, I know that voice. So she come out from the back and she was like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. But I just ran in there to get a couple things. And an hour later, I had chitted it up with the lady in there and got offered to come back for tacos and tequila. So I'm happy. Our affirmation for today says, I give myself the gift of freedom from the past and move with joy into the now. And you know what? I had not read this before I posted this thing up here. It says, great day, beauties. Be alive in the present. Stop worrying about what's to come. And here you go. It says, I give myself the gift of freedom from the past and move with joy into the now. It's telling us to, hey, be in the present. You know why I'm over you, Michelle. She said, I didn't get nowhere. I wanted to listen to it. Like, good morning, Alex. Good morning, beautiful. I wanted to listen to it last night. And I fell asleep. I had so much going on because remember, I had to take my daughter to the airport. She left yesterday. And my intent was to listen to it in the car, but then I ended up with little people. And so I'm back on it this morning though. Because it's a good listen. So I'm gonna I got some earbuds I charged up, and so I'm gonna put them in my ear and just I can walk around and listen to them. Because the last time I just listened to it on speakerphone on the phone. So what they've been telling us to do is, guess what? Let go of our past. Don't worry about the future and deal with what we got going on right now. Right now. Just be present right now. We be so worried about what's going to happen in 3 days. What if you ain't here in 3 days? And I ain't trying to be funny, you guys. But what if you ain't here in 3 days? Everybody that died this morning made plans for today. Don't shoot the messenger. Everybody that died this morning, last night, made plans for today, most of them. So be present. Be in the present. Be in the moment, because that's all you have. You are not your past, and you haven't made it to the future yet. And so just be in the moment. And that's something that's hard for me because I'm a planner. So I be planning stuff in my head way ahead of time. And that's how I set myself up for disappointments, because I be having expectations in my head of what stuff's supposed to look like. And then when it don't turn out like that, or because I done already seen it this particular way, I get a little upset and angry because it didn't go the way that I thought. But if I was just living in the moment and knowing that, hey, I'm going to have to do these things or whatever, but in the moment, as I'm progressing to get there, and let go of the expectation of what it's supposed to look like. That's funny, because I went on and started telling you guys the story about the lady down the street with the herb business. And the reason that I was standing in there for an hour is because she walked away and then she came back. And she said, because I'm talking to the lady at the cash register, and I was telling the young lady, I said, hey, I have this business, it's called Herbal Goddess, and blah, 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 this and this. And I'm telling her about the live with you guys, and this, and I'm just chatting it up. And the lady came back out and she said, well, I don't have much and I can't even pay you. But could we collab together? Could we do something together so that we can both enhance our business? Michelle, I might see an end here, girl. Them cat with them candles and stuff. But I was pulled back a little bit for her to ask me. It's definitely something that I would do. I would definitely go down there and volunteer. Because it's right up the street, you guys. Like, I could literally just walk to her house because it's right up the street. And I would absolutely go and volunteer in her herb shop. And she said, I'll give you free herbs. I'll do blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, don't threaten me with a good time. And so I was delighted to have that happen. And not only that, somebody jumped in my inbox and said, hey, are you a business owner? Because I would like, we belong to the same group. This person says, hey, we belong to the same group, and I would really like to collab with you and I'm like, well, okay, maybe I was meant to collab. Let's see what they got going on here. Because they like, Teresa, we got to pull you out this little zone you in. And I'm forward. I ain't even going to trip. You guys, I'm not drinking coffee right now. This is that stuff I told you guys about. And so please excuse me, but I got to finish it. Our card today, you guys, is a health card. We got the health card. It says, allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me to be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form, your body. It says, no matter what it feel like, it says, accept you and your body, no matter what it feel like. It says, but help me to be a loving ally. So that means I listen to my body. Hence, I am drinking this lemon, turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger because I'm listening to my body. I listen. Yeah, listening to my body. Because you know what? I want to be here for a nice little while. I know I don't get to dictate or say how long I'm gonna stay here on this earth, but I will really be grateful if I'm allowed to be able to see these boo-boo stanks get grown. I'm great. I will be grateful for that. So I'm gonna do what I can health wise to enhance that as much as I can and change some of the bad habits that I had and that I have, just for me though, because I want my health to be a little better. And so I knew all along I had asthma. Nobody else probably knew that, but I knew I had asthma. But I still smoke. You get it? So I'm trying to change some things. And I'm accepting that. My health is important to me right now. It wasn't before, but it's important right now. And I'm starting to listen to my body when they tell me that, hey, I need water, or hey, I need X, Y, and Z. I'll be like, hey, let me go get it. Cause sometimes all you need is that traumatic experience I told you, that one thing, that gas bubble in your chest that set it off. You be like, it'll change it. I was like, nope, I don't want to feel that no more. And I'm serious. I won't feel that no more. No more gas bubbles. Cause that doesn't feel good. Hmm. Okay, you guys. I'm taking it for what it is. We got heartache and loss. Heartache and loss. I'm gonna see what this say, cause wow, that's a little profound. Okay, but I'm with it. Wow. Oh. Y'all have no idea how many threes in this book. Grand Rising, beautiful. How are you, bird? Good morning, gorgeous. This card, it says the meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaving and distress. Hmm. Okay. Did you hear that? It says this meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaving distress. And I tell you guys that I'm the first person to touch these damn cards, and so I have to accept them because I know that my energy is put into these cards as well. Friday will be 2 years, you guys. Sorrow, separation, disappointment. It says it takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. Separation. That's funny because I talked about the husband guy the earlier part of this week about 2 days ago. Separation. That having to heal after separation and even sorrow because I feel it. It's kind of creeping up in there and I don't know how to stop it. And maybe because her son is here and he asks a whole lot of questions about his mom. And I don't ever want to discourage him from talking, but sorrow. disappointment and some of the things that other people are doing that don't have nothing to do with me. It says the love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. See what I just said about the last part? Disappointment in somebody that it ain't got nothing to do with me. They said the love that I have for them, the love that you have for the person that you had to just separate from, the love that you have for the person that you're mourning for sorrow. They said, hey, now it's time for you to take that love and put it right here. The love that you have for somebody else, you need to give it back to yourself. Okay, I hear him. It says, although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. Everything in this reading today said, move on. The first affirmation says, I give myself the gift of freedom from the past. Move on. The little thing I put up there says, hey, you live in the present. You don't live in the future. Move on. When you have to leave people behind, yep, it hurts your feelings. Sometimes you don't want to be in that spot. Sometimes you don't even want to feel that. But you know what? You know what's best for you sometimes, and you got to move on. Definitely. Even in this spot of hurt, even in this spot of sorrow, guess what? I got to keep pushing. I got to move past this. I got to move on. Life didn't stop August the 2nd of 2022. It didn't stop April the 25th of 2022. It didn't stop May 15th of 2022. It didn't stop May 28th of 2022. It didn't stop. It stopped for the people that I loved, but it didn't stop for me. So I got to move on. It says the painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. I needed that this morning. I have faith in knowing that I will get through this. And you too. Whatever disappointment, whatever sorrow, whatever separation that you are dealing with right now, you will get through it too. Learn how to deal with the emotion. Why am I feeling like this? And when you know why you feel, I'm sad. Hey, get in the shower, cry it out. It's going to be okay. We miss people. And we miss how they make us feel sometimes, or how they made us feel. But we don't have control. And so, yep, as much as I would have wished that all of those dates that I named in 2022 hadn't happened, they did. And I had no control. All I can do is keep pushing. Keep pushing forward. That's all I got. Because I keep waking up. My eyes keep opening up. Because I got a purpose. If I didn't have a purpose, then I wouldn't be here. I have a purpose. And so I keep opening these eyes and I keep pushing through no matter what. No matter what my heart felt like. No matter that it dropped to my stomach every time he asked me about his mom. It's okay. Because I'll get through this. Like I always do. And you will too. You guys are amazing. And we collectively, together, separately, do amazing things. We have been through so much, even together, but we keep moving. We keep pushing. And that's hard. That's all you can ask for. Live in the moment and keep pushing. The love that you're giving away to somebody else, and that separation or that sorrow or that disappointment, use that in you because you are amazing. So I know Friday is coming up, you guys. So, uh, 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 mm, mm. I'm trying to think, you guys, because I'm a little torn here. It's probably time for me to do 3 card readings. Yes, we can meditate Friday. That would be amazing. Absolutely, Michelle. But I don't want us to run over too far because Maddie has she has a procedure Friday, and so I'm gonna try something different. They said, hey, instead of 3, I'm gonna give you guys 1. So instead of 3 card readings, I'm gonna give you 1. No, we can definitely meditate Friday. So again, Michelle, because I have enough time for that, but I notice on Friday sometimes more than usual jump on here and I be stuck on here for over an hour, but I have to drive like 30 minutes away. And she has to be there at 8:30. And so the plan is to at least be off the live by 8 o'clock, and so we can definitely meditate. And so I'm encouraging people that if they don't want to meditate the first 15 minutes of the live on Friday, don't come on because we will be meditating. I like the meditations, Michelle. Sometimes I'll be wanting to incorporate it every morning, but I know that that's probably not feasible at the time, and it's okay. But Friday, we will be meditating, and I'll be doing 1 card readings. I'm gonna do 1 card so that I don't have to go so far in depth with whatever question it is that you have, that I can just spit it out and get what I got going on, and then I can get where I need to be at. And so, with that being said, be present today. Live in the moment. Um, Allow yourself to feel those emotions from whatever sorrow or separation or disappointment. But guess what? Don't live there. Keep pushing past that, even with your health. Because I'm definitely talking to myself, even with my health. I want you guys to be absolutely amazing. You guys are great. Um, I don't know how I'm able to get this morning. It's so quiet that I'm just blew back. I'm flabbergasted right now because it's quiet. I haven't had that in a couple of days. You guys pray for me over the next 2 weeks because it's just me and my mama. So, and we got the little boo boo stinks, but all is well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. You guys are beautiful inside and out. Y'all are displays of positivity, and I thank you guys so very much for just being you. And whatever it is that's on your heart, I want you to Let it go. Just let it go. Feel the emotion. Know that everything is okay and let it go. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys. Be blessed. Bye bye.